on this day. And just to remind you, because I know many of you will join us on a day like today, and why wouldn't you? Because we are taking you to Ireland, which is really fun for everyone involved. We're giving you sale prices on everything all day long, and it's been 11 years since we spent an entire 24 hours being able to go ahead and share with you these beautiful, from throws to jewelry to sweaters like this. This is another Aran Craft sweater. We'll talk about the tradition in just a second. This is on sale, very first day presented at sale. It'll save you $23, over 20,000 of these before we even talked about them today. This is your tradition, but with a beautiful update because it has a zipper front to it, one of the few that you will see on the day. Everything we have is here right now. This is the only order of the year, and we do have a brand new color for you, which we'll share with you in just a second. So this is going to be your soft gray. And there you can see even the zipper pull is that Trinity knot, beautifully done. Always very popular is the natural. I just think that's quintessential Irish sweater, without a doubt. Here is the Parsnip. This is the newest color. Isn't this gorgeous? It's sort of the color of oatmeal, if you'll think about it that way. If you're not someone, I had to think in my mind, to be honest with you, what's the color of parsnip? Look at the fun color in green, and these colors always go on a day like today. So this is your beautiful green, and it's a bright green, really pretty. And take a look at this lovely plum color as well. This normally would have been over $135, which is an excellent price. The sale price on this is $112.41 because we have things like our today's special value, which you do not want to miss out on. A sweater like this, where everything we have is here, so you want to make sure you get it while you see it. Oh, and of course the blue that I have on as well. And earlier our chambray blue was very, very popular, so we called it pale blue this time, although it is chambray. $22.48. Use your credit card, take advantage of it. Welcome those of you who might be shopping with us for the first time, or if you've never used Easy Pay, it doesn't cost you a penny more to do that. You just get it now while it's on sale and it comes to you, and then you have those months to be able to pay it off. Just pay the bill when it comes. All right, so back to Barry Cullen. Barry is third generation. Aran Craft has been a staple for 33 years on QVC, and that's how many years we've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day with them. Barry, this zipper gives you all the tradition of Ireland, but the convenience of a zip front jacket.
I think it's such a perfect example of everything that we try to do in Aran Crafts. We try to take this, as you said, this very traditional style knitwear with these beautiful cables that have all this layered meaning, but then we have created a modern garment out of it. It's something that has insert pockets, it has a zipper, and it also has this double neck that zips right up, and it's a double layer. When I say double neck, I mean it's got two layers of material on it. So when you've got it open like this, you see the pattern is on both sides. When you zip it right up, the pattern is visible outside here as well. And because there's two layers of material, it will stand proud like that on its own. But even though merino wool is so soft against the skin, not everyone likes the neck of a sweater of any type, no matter how soft it is, to be touching against their skin. So this will stand just a little bit away from the neck, but they can still pull it up to your face if there's a bit of a nip in the air.
And I love having the option, as you said, this is what Barry was talking about. This is the part that is actually doubled through here, double knit. There's so many different kinds of stitches on this, Barry. It's quite amazing.
It really is. It's a showpiece for all of the different types of stitches that are recognizable in Aran style knitwear.
Yeah, I mean, look how beautiful. Even look at the back of it.
And the back is actually is a great place to really get a good look without the pattern being broken by the zips.
I mean, can you walk us through some of the stitches?
Of course, of course. As you see, this was starting from the top to bottom. These are all little rows of small fisherman's cables. So these are really the most recognizable. These are what cable knitwear is named after. It's these little kind of twisted cables that really were to represent the tools of the fisherman. This would have been the ropes he raised his sails with and pulled his nets in with. And this continues on down into this this beautiful kind of trellis stitch. And what this is really supposed to represent is, if you've ever flown over the west of Ireland, if you look down, all of the fields are in these small little diamond patterns. And so basically, to clear the soil up and make them useful for farming, they had to pick all the stones out of the soil. And they used all those stones to make these stone walls. And each of these represents a small field somewhere like on the Aran Islands. And as you move down here, we've got probably one of the more recognizable stitches. This is called the Honeycomb Stitch. And of course, the honeycomb structure is one of the most resilient structures in nature. It's representative of the hard-working honeybee and the sweet reward of a job well done. And then as we continue on down here, this is a beautiful stitch which we call the shell stitch. It's supposed to represent, you can see it's almost like a seashell where it goes into itself. It's kind of an optical illusion. You can see it repeats itself the entire way down. And what it actually is, it's actually two fishermen's cables mirrored image back to back on each other. You can see just along here. And then, of course, this is a chunkier fisherman's cable along here with a single row of honeycomb. So really, it's really a piece to showcase the kind of the variation and the manifold types of stitches that are capable in this type of knitwear.
Well, Barry, it's very popular. We are absolutely all loving this. That light blue, very, very popular. The green, very, very popular. That's why it's a hot pick. Thank you for shopping this early in the day, because hot picks are shared throughout the day. They're featured on QVC.com. The only challenge in that is you probably have your heart set on a particular color. If you didn't, you're deciding on the color and you need a particular size. You can stay with your true size in these. I am wearing a medium. That's the size I always wear on the top at QVC, so I can feel very confident and comfortable with that. Gabrielle, what size do you wear? Oh, I don't know if she can hear me. In fact, she's coming in from outside, because I know that Kate wears a double extra small, and Gabrielle, I believe in this sweater, if somebody could ask her what size she has on, that would be great, so we can get an idea. John, this one is not as long. Earlier, I was talking to you and we had the boyfriend cardigan. This one will start in the double extra small at 25 inches, extra small 25.5 inches. I'm wearing the medium, and Gabrielle also has the medium. Thank you so much for asking her. Much appreciated. 26
this would be a true sweater length, really.
Okay. And the double extra large then would end at 28.5 inches. So it's double extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large. Please, again, remember not to hang these. These you're going to fold, and you will own them for a lifetime. Here you can see on me where it hits you. This, Barry, is the jacket. This is your spring jacket. This is what you wear on Easter Day, and 550 already ordered. This is what you wear on Easter Day over your sweater or over the nice pants and top you were going to wear maybe to services, out to brunch, because it's a lot colder than you thought it was going to be, and that usually happens around here anyway.
Also, it's a fantastic piece to introduce to someone of the younger generation. If someone young doesn't want to basically have the traditional shape sweater, this is young. This is kind of it's almost verging on athleisure style, and with that double neck, it's going to be it'll be fashionable enough for anybody.
Barry, I have a niece who studied abroad. My daughter studied abroad in London and visited Ireland, but my niece Anna actually studied abroad and she worked over there and she loved it. We thought for sure she was going to marry a very handsome Irish lad and we'd get to go to a castle wedding. That part hasn't come to fruition yet, but she still has her friends from Ireland. Ireland, Barry, to me is this place that, whether you're Irish or not, it's so welcoming. It's all about family. It's all about tradition. These are not only beautiful, beautiful sweaters, but they have tradition to them. This neckline on here is absolutely gorgeous, and it's not tight. I sort of rolled mine over, to be honest with you, because of my mic is here. But I mean, you can roll this up if suddenly the wind kicked up or something like that. I mean, instead of having a scarf, look how gorgeous. And do you see the way, because of the structure, because that Aran Crafts have done this for so long, they engineer these pieces. Not only are the cables flattering, but they're engineered so that it hangs perfectly. You could push these sleeves up. Now 700 of you have already dialed in. Thank you for the pockets as well.
Oh, we always say that if when we're sampling our garments, if we see a model's hand go down to their size in any way, a pocket has to be put onto it.
Yeah.
Without question. And on this one, you can see an insert pocket is the most suitable side because you have these vertical cables. It's a much more difficult type of pocket to put onto a garment, but it's the only one that would really work without kind of obstructing the pattern, I think.
Well, it's absolutely breathtaking. And I love what you just said, because I'm going to make sure that my sister Karen knows, and I have already bought my niece something from the show today because she loves Irish, and our family's not Irish, but we love being Irish on St. Patrick's Day. We love Ireland. We love everything that it stands for, and we're having fun today. Take a look at these, because this really is an opportunity that we don't get to do all that often. And you're getting something that when someone says, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful sweater or jacket, you'll get to say, made in Ireland, and it's soft, and it's merino wool. Think about the green, but not too long, because the green is going very quickly. The light blue, very, very quickly. Then here is your soft gray, and these are marled yarns. That means they've taken two yarns, two different colors, twisted them together, so you really can appreciate how beautiful this is. This color, this natural, is always a great color. Can't go wrong there. Look at the parsnip. That's the color of like a beautiful oatmeal, and then the plum. Aran Craft will ship more colors to QVC than any other retailer in the world that they work with. All right, Barry, we're going to check back with you because we have the today's special value to talk about coming up. So this is